suppose if I would have started the stream a minute or two sooner, it would have still been Monday for Tusk. But it's Tuesday there. Treasonous Tuesdays. You're already so tickled. It's not even funny.
I'm just thinking about how I have this in front of me and how I cannot simply behave like a human with these things in front of me.
No.
I immediately start thinking about that, and I'm like, well, it's out the window.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to the Monday Mayhem stream, or the Treasonous Tuesdays if you're over in Europe. Guess we'll call it that.
Well, those Europeans are treasonous.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna alienate them.
I'm Native American, I can say that.
Yeah, I don't know how that's treasonous to European though. Anyways.
I said it.
Are all wearing flares? You mean like the booties? The skydiving booties?
I wish they were denim flares. All the skydivers wearing denim flares.
Yeah, the foot booties to help you turn quicker in the sky. Which is stupid because after you learn how to tunnel fly, you can learn to turn really fast without having to use booties or anything like that.
That's why I had my flares when I was younger.
Because you wanted to turn quicker?
Yeah.
I need to spin like a ballerina faster. We need to move this away from you more.
Why?
Because it's way too close in front of him.
I'll lean in closer to you. I'm not scared.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too. And hello from Et too. Well, hi Et.
All bad.
All bad. There was something originally I was gonna say when we introed, but I don't remember what it is, but because it went crazy already. It was a long week.
Yeah. Speak on it.
Very long week. Because we haven't streamed for 2 weeks now. You've been working a lot.
Yeah.
You had a show on Thursday.
I had a shoe.
With 4 numbers.
4 numbers, which, like, doing 3 is, like, almost sometimes the limit. Like, I love doing more numbers, but I don't know what it is. Sometimes adding that 4th, like, it just kicks in, like, the little pains, like, the crunching toes, the waistline, the nails, like, the feeling of your nail bed.
I didn't think you wore nails this time.
Oh, I did. No, I, like, for a number, I popped them on, and that's the one where, like, I busted a nail, and it, like, ripped my nail bed.
Ugh.
I was bleeding. It was fun.
Yay.
Art.
Like, dead on the couch until 1 minute before we start streaming, and he's sitting here just like, I'm ready to pass out. Oh wait, now I'm like,
you gotta like yourself up. Like,
no, you get like, what is it again? You just get so overstimulated so quickly. It's like as soon as there's 2 like screens in front of them, like instant overstimulation.
This is for the people who understand this. This is Star Trek for me. 2 computers in front of me that connect and work together. I'm like, it's the future.
And the third, when we turn that one on,
I don't even know how that works. I don't count it.
Yeah, you know how it works. You just flip that little switch that you used to do popping between the PlayStation and whatever else it was.
Beam me up, Scotty. That's all I'm saying.
Did you wear flares?
I did.
I wore flares.
I had Playboy Bunny flares.
No.
I got from my sister. She had them in the 90s.
Oh.
She's older.
Sorry, I started to panic a little bit because Rob Park says I was wondering why I was hearing, and I'm assuming wasn't hearing anything. Stupid mute. And I was gonna be like, oh shit, did we just do like 5 minutes of intro and had absolutely nothing playing through? Because that would seem on par for our streams.
It's like, it would make me think of like, who are the 2 older men who are Muppets or the puppets, and they like always have commentary?
Oh, I don't remember their names exactly.
I would imagine this thing is, don't say mute, stupid, but like I just imagine like taking away like watching them in mute, just
yeah.
And
No, I'm saying you unsubbed because players. I'm assuming.
Wow.
Waldorf and Statler, that's their names.
Yeah.
They're always
Like,
laughing.
can you imagine watching them on mute and then just be, and then they throw their hands up sometimes.
Oh my god.
Good evening,
No.
little wolf.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, so what numbers did you perform then?
If anyone knows who Jessie Ware is, she's lovely. She's British. She has a new song called Hot and Heavy. So I did that.
Hot and heavy.
She has a very
Like a hot summer sidewalk.
She does like a very disco-esque music. And then I did Hallucinate by Dua Lipa.
Hallucinate.
And I wanted
that one got you, huh?
Well, because
out of all of them, that one got you.
I do a lot of dancing in that number because it's really fun and upbeat. But she always like leaves this perfect amount of time when she talks about like she hallucinates when she breathes you in. I want to like reference cocaine snorting, but I always forget to do it. And then
her music's dead because she's disco-esque. So disco's dead.
Wow, that hurt. What else did I do that night? I did I can't remember what
wow.
I did.
You sounded like an airline pilot for a second there. We did a flight to 13,000 feet, and we'll be leveling off at 20,000.
Trying to remember, really, what did I do? Honestly, I cannot remember. Oh, I did a by Grimes, her song called Violent. But then I have like these horns that I have on this blazer, and
honk honk,
not these horns. And they are made out of I just use like hot glue and cardboard to form them, and then I spray paint them. But because of that, like they grip hair really easily. So by the end of the number, I was wearing like this long blue wig, and the hair got all caught up into like the horn, so my hair was being held out like this, and I couldn't move my head side to side. And I kept trying to like clean the hair from it, and it kept being so annoying because it just kept getting caught.
So annoying.
And then I did some other song. One Thursday I only had to do 3 numbers. Thank God. We had all of our people there this time.
Oh, you did?
Okay. Yeah, I had a backup but
it worked.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, anyways, keep going.
But that's about it for Thursday. This weekend though, I have 4 numbers I have to do.
Oh, up north.
Up north.
Up north.
I'm going up north.
Yeah.
I had to go home.
Transvision Vamp. I have no clue what that is. But that's Ethel Merman.
Oh no.
I don't know what Transvision Vamp is.
I need to do some I do you know what? I'm gonna put that as a note right now to look it up after.
Look it up. Hello, King Crew. Okay. So now that he's doing that, obviously, like, it was a crazy week. Starting last week, Monday. Most of you know why I wasn't streaming last week, Monday. I was becoming good friends with the toilet, and oh yeah, you sent me the links ages ago, and I thought I sent it to you then. I told you about it.
Probably forgot.
Yeah, I probably forgot too because it was a while ago. But it made my legs fall asleep. That was probably the worst part. Was the legs falling asleep from sitting on the toilet so much. A little bit of butthole burn, just not because of wiping, but because of like the chemicals that you're ingesting to clean you out.
So much more traffic than you're used to.
Yeah.
Different types of traffic.
No, it was definitely the chemicals.
What's that mean?
Yeah. Oh. But so that was fun. It wasn't bad actually. So you take 4 of these tiny little laxative pills like at noon, and then 8.3 ounce bottle I think of Miralax gets mixed in 64 ounces of Gatorade. Hey King, I don't know if you haven't had a colonoscopy, you better listen, because then that way you know what to prepare for.
It's coming your way.
Yeah. In the Gatorade, and I thought that was gonna taste nasty, but it actually had zero flavor. And I'd say about halfway through the first 32 ounces of Gatorade is when I already had to start running to the bathroom. The worst one was then at like 3:30 in the morning. I had to take magnesium citrate, and they make it lemon flavored, and to cover it, whatever. And the first like 2 sips, it's like oh, it's not bad. It's like a really part lemonade. Then like halfway through, like you want to start vomiting. It's not. Like I ended up having it. I felt like I was drinking alcohol because I was like drinking it with like a chaser, because it was that nasty, and it made me want to like feel like I was gonna go bleh. Yeah, sugar-free gummy bears. I heard that when Haribo had the sugar-free gummy bears, people used to just eat them, and then they'd have like nasty poops from it.
What?
Yeah, and so I think they're like. They're not allowed to sell them here in the U.S. now or something like that.
Oh, that's the one thing we don't allow.
Yeah. Or those Kinder candies, whatever, because that had the toy in them. Whatever it was.
We really thought
a chaser. I had to have a chaser. But no, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Like I thought it was gonna be nasty stomach cramping. I thought it would be, like, deep nausea with it. Like, almost as if you're sick. That's what I was expecting. I don't know why, like. But it wasn't. It was literally go to the bathroom and piss out your ass. From the South Park reference of Tourette syndrome.
Piss out your ass.
Yeah. And then, and then the next day I had my colonoscopy. It's so funny because they're like, oh, you gotta, just relax. You're gonna feel it go around the bends and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, joy. And so they're like, you might feel some bloating, just like deep breaths and stuff like that. And so they sedate you, you roll on your side, and next thing you know, you're seeing like the inside of your colon. Like, it's just no ear nibbles first, no like soft blowing in the ear, no nipple play or anything like that. It's in, and like they must have started going around the first bend pretty goddamn quick, because I was like, oh god. And they're like, Tanner, you need to relax. And I want to go. I'm like trying to breathe like how they said to, and they're like, you need to relax, Tanner. And I want it to be like, there's a reason why I'm a top. But I wasn't going to say that, and so they ended up having to sedate me a little bit more. They did find one polyp that they removed. It was, I don't know how to pronounce it, a sessile polyp. It's not the normal style, it's more flat, and I guess they're harder to find, and I think I was reading online that they're a little bit more susceptible to becoming cancerous, but so at least they found it and got rid of it. And 5 to 10 years I have to go back from now, and I should read what the doctor wrote. Like, yes, Tanner was very uncooperative. I'm like, yeah. So you have a camera up your butt. Like, you expect someone to be like, yes, this is amazing. I am very cooperative while this camera is deep up in my butt, blowing air and water into me. And going around bends. Like, fuck you. And so next time it's recommended that I be put under anesthesia.
They said we don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
I'm just someone who gets fisted. They're so easy.
Oh, God. I got 2 nurses waving the hose around and laughing because they knew where it was going.
That's awesome. Oh, my God.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing is, like, I was watching the screen, but, like, I was half sedated, and I got maybe 2 hours of sleep that night, and I had been working a long weekend prior to that, and so, like, I had, like, by the second sedative, I think I just ended up falling asleep anyways, because I don't even remember them rolling me back to, like, the recovery room, if that's what you want to call it.
I still like that they critiqued you.
Right? That's the
It's
biggest
so
one that was just so weird.
And like I've spent like when I was younger, I had varying times of being in the hospital for various reasons, and like I've seen the paperwork later on. They never pointed out my behavior ever.
Right.
I know as like a kid, but like I feel like they would say it anyways. Never.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could see them putting in the notes like, patient was extremely uncomfortable, next time recommend anesthesia, versus like Tanner was very uncooperative and it's highly recommended. Like, what the hell?
Right, like I've seen like patient was nervous, or it was anxious,
exactly.
but like not that like
right.
Wow, you really sucked at sitting still.
Yeah, right. And yeah, Tusk, I'm obviously glad too, but then the thing is, it doesn't answer like
those things.
The main reason why I was going in, when they originally thought gallbladder, and that turned out nothing, and then now this, and it turns out nothing. So it's like, so then what the hell's happening? What's going on? But yeah. I want to see it. They asked if I had the endoscopy, like I've had an upper GI before, where you drink the barium and they look at everything inside your stomach, and that's how I found out I have a spastic stomach. Yeah, you were sedated, remember nothing. I came around and they said they stopped because I tried to fight the doctor.
Oh my god.
Yep, bronchos. I believe those. Ugh. Right. From the outside so we can, whatever that is. All right. Anyways, yeah, Olympics start tomorrow, and and
I forget the world does stuff anymore.
I know there's the big thing about the tennis player or whatever who got caught with weed or whatever.
She's not a tennis player.
Or what is she?
She's a runner.
A runner, whatever. Busted for having marijuana in her system. Oh God, not that. But then there was another one that I saw that someone's not doing the Olympics because of someone got tested for COVID. I think that was the tennis player got tested positive for COVID, so now they can't go.
Yeah, there's a couple things that was happening with the Olympics that people were upset about. And I don't know how many of them, because after I saw like the initial headlines when things were kind of occurring, I didn't investigate further to see like what was all occurring or what people were going to be going. Like, I knew there was something about like swim caps for women with afro hair, and then there was another thing. But like once more, I didn't investigate anymore like what came of those results. Those kind of just came up, and then I never like looked further past that.
Right.
But then, like, it was funny because when all that was happening too, I remember seeing like a lot of like Olympians were going like, yeah, they were like, kind of like saying like, oh, I had weed in my system at that time too.
Right.
Or I had THC in my system at the time I was performing and stuff like that. So many people were saying like it was kind of like a Me Too kind of thing.
Yeah. So the Summer Olympics I haven't really ever been that into. I used to like watching the gymnastics. There was I remember a girl in like the 96 Olympics, I think it was, I just had her goddamn name in my head. She divorced her parents. Dominic Moceanu, I think was her name.
She divorced her parents?
Yeah, because her parents were
oh, okay, I get what you mean.
Massive, like, so she legally, separated from her parents at a young age. I used to have the biggest goddamn crush on her.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like,
I had a poster of her hanging in my room.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like the classic case of where they're like, I had that Pamela Anderson on my wall sort of thing.
Yep. But the gymnastics is probably like the only one that I really like in the summer. I'm trying to think of like other events. I mean, I do find it kind of funny that there's badminton, which I did get into that one year. Like it was wild, as you put it. It was very wild.
You said it so naturally.
I know. But I do like watching the openers. The openers always just amaze me with some of the stuff that they've been doing, and the closers. Like I used to record those like when I was at work purposely so I could watch the opening and the closing ceremonies. Winter Olympics by far is my favorite. I love watching the downhill skiing. I love watching luge and bobsled and skeleton. Figure skating, like I'm hit and miss with the figure skating.
I like watching it, but it makes me so nervous.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know obviously they're trained professionals, but still, like, I've never ice skated before.
Mhm.
So the concept of all the things they're doing on top of being on skates on ice, like, freaks me out.
Right.
But also, I have a hard time watching it, just like I have a hard time watching the gymnastics because I get mad.
Yeah.
Because I want to perform, like,
Yeah.
I want to be physically capable.
See, and then the other one I love is the speed skating relays, where it's like there's like the teams are on there, so like you got the ones in the center who are kind of skating around, so as their teammates are going around, and then they swap out, and it's just it almost looks like it would be like roller derby type stuff, but it's not. It's just speed skating, right? I love watching that one because it's just a big chaotic mess. You're watching it and you're just like, oh my god, what? Like it's just this constant crisscrossing over stuff. I love the Winter Olympics.
Imagine how terrifying, like, doing like relays, except it was roller derby.
Right.
That'd be horrifying.
Originally, there were rumors that there was going to be body flight in the 2024 Olympics. I think that one's supposed to be in France.
Oh.
But they were thinking about making body flight an Olympic sport.
Some of the shit that
right?
people can do in there. It is insane.
But the only thing is, the reason why I don't know if it would be in there is because not enough countries would be represented by it, because there's, there's not body flight tunnels, like, in every country or all over the place versus, like, a lot of other things. So,
right.
But it would be cool because, like, there's freestyle, which is like what Sydney Kennett does.
I think of her right away.
Right, and then there's like the VFS stuff, which is like what we used to do on Tuesdays, where we would do like the grabbing grips and stuff. Mm-hmm. There would be that style. There's two-way synchronized style flying. I don't know what they call it exactly. And then there's four-way of it, four-way synchronized flying, where they got to do certain things, and it's insane. Which then reminds me, I've had it's been a hell of a week, aside from like the colonoscopy thing, but then like just work's just busy. It's been extremely busy. We've had full classes, long days, and
it was kind of like Thursday. I didn't see you except for when you left, and then Friday I didn't see you except for in the morning until like nighttime. So it was pretty much like a day and a half. We almost didn't see each other because of how busy your schedule's been, how like my schedule's in the difference too.
Because it was like, I got up and was gone for work before you got up, and then I was sleeping when you got home, and then I got up again and had to leave before you got up, or shortly there. Yeah, and then the weekend was busy, but it was like full classes. I've had some really good flyers. I had this old lady, Ruth, and she was hilarious and absolutely phenomenal. She flew great inside the wind tunnel, but she's just like, I'm going to use the phrase that I would normally use. She's just this little wrinkled biddy who just the cutest little thing. Like, she's probably like 5'2" max, probably like 90 pounds. Like, think of like Sophia from Golden Girls, except she didn't look like Sophia, but like that build and height and everything. And she comes around after checking in, and she just comes up to the gear counter, and she's like, "Hi, I'm here to fly today." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what time are you flying?" And she says like the time that I'm at, so I'm like, "Well, I'm Tanner, I'm gonna be your instructor." She's like, "All right, I'm ready for this." She was just amped and ready to go. I should have downloaded her video actually too. And she had a double high flight thing. She's like, "I figured, why not? We'll go up high twice and just have fun with it, because I want to go actual skydiving, but this might be a little bit cheaper to do." So it took her in, and like I said, she flew great. Took her on her first high flight, and she gets out and she does the exact thing that I love, is seeing her just kind of bounce around like she's a 7-year-old kid now. And so she get out and she bought like a bunch of like iFly gear and stuff like that. And I guess she had a hat that, it would be funny if all of a sudden Jerry showed up. But she had a hat that Jerry wanted that said like, "I throw sass like I throw glitter." And so she was just too cute. So that happened, and then Saturday I flew a woman for her 81st birthday, and she was again wasn't as spunky, but she was excited to do it, and she flew really good too, and was all excited about the high flight and stuff like that. So I got to fly 2 older women and make them feel like little children, so that was fun. But to show you some of the stuff that I see inside the tunnel, I downloaded one particular person that I was trying to teach how to fly. Now, what we sometimes do is we'll turn the wind speed down and put them on the net. That way I can step out in front of them to actually show them what to do, so that way they don't crash around if they're in the air. And so all you got to do is, if you're down on the net, all you got to do is copy what I do, essentially. But I already talked to her prior to going in. When you see the start of this video, you're going to see me telling her a little bit outside before she enters in. And I had already talked to her prior to this. So I'm talking to her again for her 3rd time to go in, about what she needs to do and whatnot. And you'll have to see what she starts doing to force this turn. Now, I'm going to have to turn the volume off on it because it's going to be really loud. So as I switch over, just bear with me. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to do this first. Oh, otherwise, it wouldn't have done anything. Bit too screen. There we go. Okay, so it's going to be the iFly music at first, so I'm going to have to quick mute that, so that way it's not too obnoxious.
It does have a really loud.
Right. So hold on, here we go. There, got to mute that. So here I am, obviously talking to her, right? Telling her what it is that she needs to do. So I'm talking to her, we're going in. She's going to be in the air, and I'm going to put her down on the net pretty much right away. So tell her, get that shit up right. All right, turn the wind speed down. Here we go. Turn it down. See where her arms are. Watch her arms. They're good. But I told her prior to getting in, all right, you need to get your arms out in front of you a little bit more, right? So, like, relax, bend your knees. She bends them, but then she straightens them right back out again. And now she's trying to learn how to do a turn, but she's bringing her arms really far in. And I kept telling her, put your arms out. I told her that before going in. She bends her legs, she straightens her legs. Bends her legs, straighten her legs. Tell her, don't twist your body. Like, don't twist. Keep your arms strong. Now watch me. I go back and forth. Watch what she starts doing. She's like, it's hard to see. I wish the camera was out a little bit. She basically started doing the worm on the net. And she was like, humping the net. But watch her. She's smiling. She's laughing. She's like, I can't figure this shit out. She's laughing. She's having a good time and whatnot. So, like how her hands are right now, that's all she needed to do. Keep her hands out in front of her and just slightly tilt them. That's all she had to do. And so she just started humping that instead. Oh, it was hilarious. The person who was controlling the wind speed was laughing her ass off. And her boyfriend was laughing his ass off and whatnot. That was not the 81-year-old. That this girl is probably like in her 20s or something. But yeah, that was not the 81-year-old. But you're talking about Gizzy, my little Gizzapiz right there.
Yeah, he's really bad.
Yeah, he is. All right. I wonder if it was because of like muting the one thing. Is it still squeaky now? But anyways. It was she was like doing the worm and she's like, yeah, like she's like, the air was doing something to my legs, and I'm like, that's because I told you to bend your legs and then you would straighten your legs out and then you'd bend them again. And so as you're doing that, you're creating a lift in the back part of your body and losing the lift, so then it starts to make you do this weird worm thing. Oh, she was laughing so hard and I loved it. But so yeah, it was, and then some just busy classes, just a lot of busy classes, and Saturday was the not so great flyer day, but it wasn't terrible though either. So it was just long 11-hour days.
Yeah, that's a lot, especially at your job.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So 11-hour days going on, and I actually went to bed like way earlier than normal on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I was out cold. I was gone. She'd be great Mile High Club drop.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah. So it was a crazy week. A lot going on. I was doing some staff flying on Friday and trying to work on some things, and I didn't work on layouts yet because there was no one there to door stand for me, but I'm trying to get my knee flying down a little bit better. What else did I work on? I'm trying to get my sit fly where I use my back more. Yeah. Or like an eagle. So, yeah, crazy fun week.
It is your first day off. You're just.
Yeah, I know. I'm still so spaced out because it was a lot, as you say, a lot between. I mean, it was. I worked last week, and then Monday was the colonoscopy prep. Tuesday was the colonoscopy, which the first thing we ate was Hooters.
Some Hooters.
Went to Hooters. Oh my God, it was so good. Now here, let me hit end studio mode, and if it turns the stream off, I'm gonna be pissed. So I think it's just when I do my screen share, when I end screen share. But anyways,
Yeah.
So we
say yeah.
went and got Hooters was the first thing that we ate, and then we went down to Cinnabon, and I got a 6-pack of Cinnabon. And it was a wonderful time. We didn't go get the Boss Burger like I thought I would go do, but
you got a burger later, not that day, but later on in the week.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday I got it. But as I was thinking about it more, like the Boss Burger just wasn't sounding right. The chicken wings were exactly what I wanted, though. Oh, it's so good. I want to go back there now again. Here we go, talking about food. See,
it's already begun. I want to talk about eyelash extensions.
Oh, weird. It just dropped a bunch of frames.
Oh, weird.
Yep. It's dropping them, and I have no clue why. Is it because I took it out of studio mode, or what?
Okay.
Anyways, it looks like it's in the green now, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, what were you going to say? What were you saying?
When you said Hooter, all I could think about that lady's eyelash extension.
Oh, you wanted to talk about eyelash extensions.
I was half joking. I just can't stop thinking about them every time I see them. It looks like people have butterflies just taking up their whole face.
Huh.
And I can't get over it.
I don't know why we're dropping frames. I went out of studio mode, and then all of a sudden it just decided to be weird, but it looks maybe like it's okay now. I'm hoping, yeah. No, maybe so.
I'm hoping, yeah.
But anyways, we ate already, so I don't know why I'm thinking about putting it now. Now I do want Hooters chicken wings again.
I want some Hooters.
They're really good.
We're also talking about how like Hooters and how much of a family.
Yeah, right. Well, when we were there, it wasn't very family. There was one family in there, but it is weird that we were talking about like I used to go there quite a bit with one of my fraternity brothers. We used to order 50 wings and we'd eat 25 each. Now I can't even eat. Well, I probably could have ate 15. I got the 10 and I ate the 10 and it was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like you'd see families there all the time. What throws me off.
Well, like I said, then like I remember like families being like in my hometown where like Hooters was like an hour out, and people were like, "Oh, we're gonna go over to Sioux Falls and we're gonna go enjoy those wings." Just like that.
Go to the Hooters there and just have a good old time.
I remember being like in like middle school and like elementary school and hear like kids talk about like my parents are taking me to Hooters. Just like that, we all had really thick accents.
Hooters.
There's all the corn we're surrounded by.
Yeah.
Kept culture out.
Oh, and then Wednesday wasn't actually bad because Wednesday. Well, what did I do Wednesday? I had to get up early. Oh, I know what I did Wednesday. So I got up early to go get my enhanced driver's license, which that was pretty painless. But then I sat at work all day waiting to do a one-on-one meeting that never really happened. So that was Wednesday. So I did end up sitting most of the day at Wednesday. I sat there for 5-6 hours on Wednesdays.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there.
eyelash
Eyelash perms freak me out. Because it's chemicals so close to your eye. I know they're professionals who handle it. But, like, literally, like, your eyes are closed. They put, like, a little, like, tape down on your lid. And they put basically, like, eye-safe perming product onto your lashes. So they naturally curl on their own.
So
But,
are
like,
they, like, super curly cute, or are they just the
Yeah.
normal curl?
Oh,
like,
they're, like,
oh, gross. No.
you could, like, if you got eyelash extensions and an eyelash perm, you could, like, match things up.
It'd be like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Hum,
It's a great song.
hum, num, num.
Yeah.
Hum, num, num. So easy to just get going right away.
What kind of, like, you were countless.
Nom, 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 nom.
You were going to always be funny. Because I'm always laughing. What about microblading? I potentially think about the idea of that if I, for some reason, ever decided, which I probably wouldn't, to shave my eyebrows off. Because then, like, you could just, like, have, like, the eyebrow shaping there. I know for some people they go the full degree where their eyebrows are shaped and they just put, like, the shading there. There's so many variants to microblading. I do think it's really cool. But I think it's one of those things, if you really feel you want to do it, otherwise, I don't know.
Anal perms, that's only for people who have bad hygiene and don't, like, shave their buttholes.
Have a wicker basket.
Yeah, I mean, Dingleberry Central.
Poop.
Right? Dingleberry Central. There you go. If you would have an anal perm, well, I mean, I guess eyelashes are pretty short, but if your butt hair is that long that you want to perm your,
But you have to be
your
careful
sphincter
because, like,
hair.
you can't shower within 20. You can't, like, wash out the product in 24 hours of getting a perm. I'm thinking about, like, anal perm. You can't shower your bum that day. Your bum.
You're just wiping poop and perm chemicals
Back
all
and
over.
forth.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah, just stand.
That's how everyone
lay
wipes.
on it. Just stand on it.
That's how everyone wipes, right? Back and forth.
Wipe your butt. Always front to back. Do it very carefully. Now you got the knack.
I do it back to front.
I know you're not supposed to.
I know, but I also have a vagina.
Right. Oh, we dropped frames again. Oh, we're gonna go buffering. What is sexy about hairy eyes? I have no clue.
Do you
Anal
know what?
perm would be better than anal dreadlocks. You are not wrong.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Because you imagine you can hold on to them then?
I would be scared if,
Like, you'd almost have
I'd be like, is this an actual dreadlock I'm holding on to, or is it something else?
like you could see it dangling, and you could, like, and depending on how you tie it together, you could have, like, a stirrup.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you bumped your head.
No, we keep dropping frames, and I have no clue why. I have no clue why.
The anal bum cover
Yeah.
with 600 Alex.
That's
love that.
album cover. An album cover. Or the Pick Swatch 300 Trebek. That's S words.
Oh, I miss those. I don't know what it is about hairy eyes, except I will say for mine, for when I'm in drag and I put the lashes on, it really just kind of melds the look together.
Just makes him go. Oh.
It just makes everything come together. And you go, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
It makes sense to me visually.
Sure, why not? I don't know what I want to talk about. I'm so tired and so out of it. It's not even funny.
This is mayhem.
It's been hazy. Ooh, let's do the Minnesota thing and talk about the weather, don't you know?
Oh my god. Well, good night.
Yes.
Plus, good night at
Tuscanet. Tuscat?
Tuscanet. It's a bassinet. Sounds like bassinet.
No, it sounds like Tuscat.
No, it sounds like
Tuscan.
bassinet.
Persian food cutlets with rice and green beans. Yeah, I suppose after eating that, you wouldn't want to talk about hairy buttholes because that sounds like something that might help produce that special type of berry that we all talk about.
Boysenberry.
Well, it would be a poison berry if you ate it.
Pie sounds really good.
What is up with us in food? All of a sudden, like, pie sounds really good.
I don't know. I think we're both at weird tiredness.
I think so, too, where food sounds good right now.
Also, it was Pride this past weekend.
Oh, it was. That's right.
Right.
I did not attend any of it.
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah, well, it was last month.
I'm gay, you're brown.
Yeah, right. But the Twin Cities held their Pride event this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I worked it, so
I stayed home because
Yeah.
I was doing projects. I'm commissioned a wig right now,
yep,
and I was also stoning a harness piece.
yeah, and
Overall, just tired too from the
Yeah.
week. Which now also an interesting prospect. My drag mom works at the same job that I do.
right.
She's my subordinate.
That's great. Dang it, I was gonna say something that was just on top of that. Oh, Pride weekend, yeah, I didn't do anything, but I had a couple people come in from Pride to fly, which was cool.
I did something really gay. I went to Joann's Fabric and I cleared out that clearance section
I was gonna be like, you were yourself.
every day.
Yeah.
But I went. That was the gay thing. I will say this. This is a dumb joke, partially. Traffic was so nice. So the gays were off the road.
Everyone was downtown.
All the gays weren't driving.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a stereotype. Gays can't drive. It's like a thing, apparently.
I think I drive wonderful. I drive like a grandpa.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Well, with your car, because I had to drive your car when you had to get the colonoscopy, and my car's older and not as fresh, and I had to like almost like stomp on my like pedals to get them going.
Accelerator.
Those things. And with you, I'm like with one little touch of the gas, I'm like,
But well, the other
Same
thing
with
though
the
too
brakes.
is because it's hybrid, that electric motor basically kicks right away. There's no wind up to it. God, Jesus Christ, the overstimulation. Yeah, so if I would have known, I would have had my Pride shoes on while I was flying this weekend, but
I always wear
didn't.
little gay pins at work, so
yeah.
little gay pins.
I see FTFE. I saw originally it looked like it was supposed to start when I started, and I was like, whatever. Like, no offense, I'm just not an FTFE fan or watcher or person. I was like back in September, October, and then I think I just got bored with the same old arguments and the same old bickering and the same old name calling that I was just like, I'm done. Yeah. Like, it's over. Not exciting anymore. But it also didn't help that I also like binge watched a lot of his shit though too.
Yeah, you
'cause
did.
When I first started seeing him, I was like, ha ha ha, and then because it was on furlough, I binge watched a lot of his old stuff, and so that's probably burnt me out real quick from it. But no, Rob, it's buffering. It's I'm dropping frames, and I don't know why. I think when I went from like in my OBS, I went from studio mode to standard mode, and I think that might have messed it up. Let's see if I put it back to studio mode if it keeps it studio better. Probably not. I'll probably make it really bad.
Ah, look at that. It's in the red. No, it's orange. It's red again. It's orange. It's red. Yellow. Green.
Studio mode almost made it work.
Orange. Red.
Here, let's do this. Watch this. Hold on. Give me a second. Because it does say I'm dropping frames like crazy, so it's probably really, really choppy.
Oh, I don't know if I... Did I talk about my teeth last time?
No, because you talked about them, but you didn't You got them now.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is dropping frames like crazy. The only other thing I can think of is if I like hit stop streaming, close OBS, open it, and start streaming again, like how it did the one time when I just did it.
I won't get up now.
Do I dare try it?
I mean, is it back to normal?
No, it's still dropping frames like crazy.
That's our call then.
Yeah. All right, give us a second. There. But I don't know what's going on with this thing over here though.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Boom.
Oh, hello, everybody.
No, my streams are never normal, never ever.
Oh,
so, but we stopped it. We restarted it. We'll see now if it drops frames or not. So typically, I look here. Aside from
fancy.
that, yeah,
I'm learning to read.
Learning to read.
This, you know.
Yeah.
See,
that was pretty quick and painless, essentially. It always makes me nervous though, because I'm always like, "Oh shit, is it actually gonna work?" What is it you want?
What do you need?
Yeah,
love.
Mary. Finger guns, baby. That was random.
You didn't say it. You know, you didn't like say like, "Hey, like, look what I got."
All right. I like it.
It does look good.
Pretty good. Pew pew. Is that how a gun goes? Pew pew. I just like doing weird things to make him start giggling because he's so easily entertained.
You're a winner forever, then. Ugh, I don't like that.
A winner forever.
Because now, you know, you're always funny. Always funny.
I don't think so.
But because I'm laughing at everything. So I laugh at all my own things. I think I'm hilarious.
I was also gonna say I might not. So you finger to giggle. Yeah. Next week maybe we might not do a Monday Mayhem because I am 41 next week, Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or is it on Monday?
On Monday.
It is on Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday because I'm gone 24th and 25th.
Okay. Yeah, so Monday is my 41st birthday. So I'm debating if I'd want to stream on that day and do a celebration. I don't know what I'd do.
Get hammered.
I was gonna say we could buy some alcohol and we could have some vape. And see where it turns into what?
I haven't seen you even drunk.
I don't think you've ever seen me drunk.
I've seen you like mildly tipsy.
Mildly tipsy, but you've never seen me drunk. Yeah, happy 41st around the sun. I like that.
You're number one. It's 41. One. I'm being more creative here. I'm being creative. What do you want? Trying.
But yeah, maybe. What? Ooh. Okay.
Because remember we were talking about tattoos.
Ooh.
We were talking about tattoos.
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, we should get tattoos. A tattoo.
Do you know what you'd want to get next?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna show everyone. You tell them what you would want to get.
Well, okay, so I have two. One's definitely in the barrel. The other one I've been cooking on. One for sure I want to get is that if anyone's ever like looked at like vintage like Halloween decor and like stylization, the caricatures and the colorations and stuff like that, that I on like my left like side butt cheek area, I want to get like a ghost with like some candelabras like floating around it, and I want to have it like captured in like a gold ring. I'm talking probably about I think 50s to 60s if I'm thinking right. And I wanted to have like a faded orange background, and I want it to be the beginning because like of like a whole series of tattoos I'd be going down my thigh. Because in my family, Halloween was like a really important like holiday because it wasn't just about the celebrations, it was about like us all being together and just kind of being goofy and like creative. And my parents made it such a big deal, and like I like horror and I love Halloween. I like occult cultures and stuff like that. And so I want to have like just kind of references running down my thigh, but I want that to be the starting of it. Or I'm trying to think of an idea of where on the back of my neck I want to have like a candle burning, and I want to have thistles like the thistle plant, like either sprouting from it and trapped in the flower and trapped in the candle, or I want it to be like a crown of thistles at the base.
Yeah.
So I've had a couple ideas. There's a few ones that are like I also think about, but I'm probably about like 60 to 75% committed to, versus these two I'm like either the ghost is 100%, the candle one's about like 85, 90.
Yeah.
You?
I hope you guys can still hear everything though, because I saw we were dropping frames like crazy again. Basically, what I want to do is I think on the back of my cab or something, it's essentially this, where it'd be the skydiver with like an art blotch canopy, but I'd probably do it in the rainbow color, because then it would have like a double meaning, you know, so it'd be rainbow type canopy like this, like an art blotch with a skydiver underneath it, because then it would be like, it would be my skydiving career and skydiving in general, body flight, but then also like, you know, the whole pride flag stuff. And I never was one to be like, oh, let's do a pride flag type thing, you know, or a pride symbolization on me. But I was like, in this aspect, to me, it's more
you.
Yeah, it's more, it's not to like rub it in someone's face. I'm not saying that it's bad, people who have those tattoos. It's by no means bad. But it's just not, it's never really been my thing to like have a very specific tattoo to represent, you know, my LGBTQ side.
Honestly,
and again, it's not bad if people do that. 'Cause actually, Angel, don't you have something? Because I think you have something, and it was actually really very well done. But you know, I think yours is incorporated in something too. But it's never been just, you know, the pride flag or a rainbow or a pink triangle or whatever. Right. You know, the gay skydiver going down. Yeah.
Well, like, the funny thing is, like, I've honestly never ever thought about a gay tattoo.
Right.
Before.
Yeah. And so to me, it's like it kills two birds with one stone. And so I just don't know how big it would have to be, you know, on the back of my cab or something, if it can fit the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah, that is really cool.
Gay skydiver going down.
I just read that.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up. I told you at work today.
He's on a 5-minute delay, people.
I didn't realize 3 hours passed by at work.
True. So we could go get tattoos. Tattoos.
Or piercings.
I don't know what I'd get pierced, though.
I was going to say something.
No, nothing below the waist is ever.
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say ladders or Prince Albert or the other one. I was going to say something. Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say getting this done, but get like ones where they're pointed out. They're like little horns.
For Eve, maybe.
No.
I don't think that would look good on me at all.
I have too much of a caveman face structure that like it would make me look really
because I think I have like too many in my ears already. I don't know if I'd be able to do another one or two in my ears without it looking tacky.
When you're old, your ears are going to droop like
there you go. Skin between the toes. I could get some dermals down there. I could get another dermal, but I don't know where I'd get a dermal. Unless I made the eye of her a dermal, but I don't know where her eye is.
Right on the tip of your nose.
Oh, her eye's way over here. That would look weird. That would look dumb.
There's always been the argument where I'm like, it's just whatever you want, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. Like I'm someone where
it'd be like way over here while the dragon one is over here, and then it would just be like this.
It's like God, like
yeah. With your booty. Where's nape?
Nape? I don't know.
What is the nape again?
The nape of your skin. I know, like you can use this as a term. I just don't know what it means.
Right.
I don't remember.
Because I thought about doing like whatever this is, that this is that the conch
No, conch is in.
in
It
down
like
here.
rests in like the little like.
Oh, the nape of my neck. Yeah. Downside with that is,
Oh yeah, no.
my suit would be slapping on it in the wind tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, like my compression shirt covers these three really well, and I don't really nothing really ever hits here.
Mm-hmm.
But back here, I'd be nervous about like knocking on the net, or
Oh, not in the
or the wind,
gnarly.
flapping my suit or whatever shirt on it. I think that's where I'd be like,
Let's see. I've always wanted to do like the word.
Jesus fucking Christ!
The car sounds like there's gunshots.
Yeah, it sounded like poor Noki. Now he's gonna go hide because he heard that. Like all these little bangs. It literally sounded like someone was firing like a Gatling gun outside.
I never understand people wanting to make their car sound like that. If anyone can explain that to me, please do.
You're fine.
I'm contemplating getting the barcode of a blow-up doll into my nape of my neck. That's funny.
Oh my god.
A series of scrotal piercings.
No, nothing below the waist. Oh, he's shaking to high hell now.
Yeah, he's paranoid. Yeah, getting caught on something. Because, like, I before wanted dermals around, like, the very typical area, around, like, my collarbone area. But, I think of all the costumes I have, I know I would grip it on something and it would get, like, cold.
Yeah, he is shaking so bad. It's okay. I know that was a lot. Oh, those fucking idiots.
If anyone can explain why people want their cars to sound like they're popping all the time, with good reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, it was just backfiring like crazy.
Yeah, just a mini.
Yeah. Like, I want to get my, like, if I was to be honest, I want my hips pierced again. I loved when my hips were pierced. Downside is, skydiving was the reason why I had to take them out and whatnot. And you know, when I originally got them, I had more of a flat, you know, front torso area, versus getting older, and so it didn't sit in this weird area. Whereas now, like, if I look at where the scars are from removing them, it's probably like where my belt line sits and my stomach kind of hangs over a little bit, and it just would dig in weird. But I did love my hip piercings, and I wish I could have those back again.
Yeah,
I love those. Yeah. So, yeah, I have to run to the bank with your pup. That's fine if you run to the bank. I don't know how much longer we'll really be on, honestly.
Well, there's a few ideas that would make me fun for your birthday. I know we talked a little bit about going and like shooting rockets because we haven't done that all summer.
Right. Haven't launched one yet.
A single one.
I know.
And we're almost we're at the end of July.
Right. And I gotta launch Big Dog yet because that was the one I did the time lapse of, and I did order a new one today.
Did you?
I sure did.
Man, come on.
I was gonna wait for it to show up. But I was also gonna say, like, it's one I've already done. It's one that I've done before, and it's one that I really liked, but was very disappointed that it came in ballistic.
I'm trying to remember names now.
You probably won't remember the name, but you probably would know what it looked like. That it's the reason why I got like my rotary tool. It was that strong arm missile one that like came in straight ballistic. It just because the ejection charge didn't get the nose cone off properly or whatever.
Ugh. Wreck the dog. Explode. I know I'm now. What? I know someone who has hearts on his hand. That's kind of cute. You could get a cool dermal implant under the skin of your hands.
Yeah, see, that's like it would. Some of that stuff I'm like cool, but then other stuff I'm like it wouldn't work for me with work. I knock my hands too much. I'm taking grips too often. It would be a nightmare to have anything implanted under my hand. Let alone then the other part is then having heal time. I wouldn't be able to work. Time. Yeah. See, it was this one that like totally.
Oh yeah,
got annihilated.
I forgot about that.
This is so I ordered this rocket. This was the aftermath of it coming in ballistic.
Bye-bye, little wolf.
Yeah. See you later. But yeah,
It's so sad. I'm gonna be honest, it is cool to see when they come in.
when it and it does make like a whistle sound too as it's coming. It's like
There's a part where your heart sinks, but you're also kind of like, wow.
right. Yeah. So I got that one because it was on sale at this one place. Plus, it was like then a birthday discount too. So
Happy birthday.
yeah, so I ordered it. But yeah, we were thinking about doing rockets
They,
and grilling and stuff, and just being out in the sun. But now, if it's Monday, currently Monday's weather doesn't look too great.
oh, because also we have
But then
not
again-
really had an opportunity to actually enjoy weather.
Right.
Even though like it's hard because we're still between 90 to like almost 100 degrees here, on and off, over and over when there's sunny days.
The weather changed again. Now it's looking sunny for that day.
Yeah. But like, yeah, we've been working so much that we've barely been outside. We talked so much about just going and resting at like a pool or something, and it just not happened. Each day, like, there's been several times in the week where it's like 9 p.m. We're both sitting on the couch just looking at each other like dead. Just like, oh my god.
I
How do we
wanted
do
to do
this?
anything. Yeah. We could have gone out probably a few times, but yeah, we're just either too lazy. Mostly me, just too lazy to go out somewhere. But hopefully the fields aren't too high that if we do go Monday to launch, that we don't have to go digging in corn and soybeans to find the rockets.
Go cruise and check it out.
I mean, that's the nice thing about having the drones though now, and a
Yeah.
lot of batteries for the drones. So,
You're set.
yeah, boom.
You haven't even actually flown a drone.
No, I haven't flown
I
a
know.
drone this year at all yet either.
All the air work you've been doing was with your body.
Buddy. I do want to get some drone footage again though. Just because I do like editing that, and it was really fun to putting it to the music and everything. I just don't know where I'd go because I feel like I don't want to have the same locations that because it was like we were doing Prior Lake and Shakopee and then like Red Wing.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I'd want to go someplace different to have like different aerial footage.
I wish that you could come with me to Duluth.
Yeah, I would love to go up there and be able to do some.
Because
drone
that area
footage
would
up
be
there.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad that our days off are completely opposite.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fun to go up there because then you could get a lot of the industrial stuff along with a lot of the like nature stuff in there. Kind of like at Stillwater, where I had some of the industrial of the nature.
There's almost a portion where I wish I took your birthday off now. Because, I've been making good friends with a lady whose husband owns a tattoo parlor up in Duluth, in the Twin Ports area, and they have several artists who have a huge variety of, like, the type of artwork they do. And so I'm like, oh, I could get it in good if we can do a little deal. Little deal.
Yeah, cause shit. Now we gotta think about it. Like, if we were to go Monday to get tattoos, like on my birthday, we'd have to book something.
Yeah.
We'd want to schedule it now so we could actually get in. Because if you're not off until 3:30,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't take off on my birthday. What a fucking dick.
I could ask you.
Ah.
Have you ever told me?
Yeah, like kites and drones by the school. The thing is, like, so there's toy drones and there's FPV drones, and then there's like the drones like I don't want to say they're commercial drones, but they can be commercial drones where it's like good video quality and stuff, but you're technically not supposed to fly them over like groups of people. So like if I go out to Red Wing and there's people hiking on the trails, it's not a group of people, it's like a couple people. And so that's the only downside, and you can get fined if you're caught flying like some of these drones over like busy roadways, highways, or groups of people without a commercial license type thing. Because if you get a commercial license, then I think then you get some sort of insurance or something like that. If it were to die and like say fall onto 35W and then cause like a big accident, that would be on me.
Yeah.
It would be my fault, or if it a group of people, if it all of a sudden came screaming in and it hit 3-4 people, then again, it's my fault and I didn't take care of it. But the football fields aren't bad. I mean, we've flown it like several different places, but it's like I like to go where there's good, like good aerial photography, that's like when we were at Red Wing or Stillwater with the lift bridge that people walk across, along with all the nature stuff there, or the highway, it's not Highway 61, whatever that highway bridge is again, that crosses over in Wisconsin. That was really pretty that we tried to do night shots of, and
that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Horribly covered in spiders, but it was gorgeous.
Yeah, and so that's kind of areas I'd want to go. I mean, I could go out to Minnetonka, but I feel like that's no different than filming Prior Lake from above.
Minnetonka's not that special.
Yeah,
But we could just Google something around, even if we drove like an hour out.
Right. Like go further down the river, further south of Red Wing or something, or
there's an eagle reserve out there. South of.
I probably wouldn't be able to fly it then.
I know, that's why I said it partially. It'd be gorgeous, but
yeah. I would love to do a little bit of downtown, but I think there's a lot of no-fly zones that it wouldn't even let me to take my drone off anyways.
Yeah, because we kind of looked at it before where you were like, maybe I can just go up on one of the parking ramps and go do it, but there's a lot of restriction there.
Right. And I think I'd have to do it on say a Tuesday evening, because then when downtown's more dead, then I could probably fly around there. But I can't fly over the river valley, so if I wanted Stone Arch Bridge and St. Anthony Falls, I don't even think I could fly over the river. I don't even think it would allow me anywhere near there. Where are you going? Are you still shaky? Oh yeah, he's still shaky. Wow, god damn. That car. So yeah. We need a drone fly, but we would have to schedule something for sure. I like how we're kind of talking live stream. We're making our plans live stream. We're not interacting with anyone. We're just kind of going back and forth and way.
Well, friends here,
right.
Help us figure it out.
Lacrosse is an area that I was thinking about. And Bluffs, but I think going up to Duluth would be a good option.
I always wonder that. Why'd they name that place Lacrosse? Is there lacrosse at Lacrosse?
I'm sure there's lacrosse and lacrosse. Why did they call it LaCroix? Do they make LaCroix and LaCroix? They do.
But I'm just saying, I have a lot of questions, and that's all for it.
Yeah. It's all for you.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. But we gotta look up a tattoo place.
We do.
We gotta find a good tattoo place, and we gotta book something if we're gonna do that on Monday. Because they probably close at 9, and by the time we get there after you get off work, it would probably be 5 p.m.
Yeah. I'll have to think about that one. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just go launch rockets, and then maybe we could do tattoos another day.
Well, it'd be something where maybe it's gear something towards it, have money set aside or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not thinking out loud yet, like you said.
It's named by the French for the river crossing. I just totally yawned hardcore while saying that, and
lacrosse.
Even I'm boring you with this stream.
You get bored pretty easy.
I do get bored pretty easy. Get Gizzy.
That's you.
Yeah, Gizzy. No, he's out. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to everyone. This big pooper tail. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, little boy. Come say hello to all the people. I am little Fluffer, and I am cute, and Papa gave me bath. And Mama brushed me, and I am fluffy, and I am adorable. I am a cute little Papa. I am Pomeranian from Germany. I'm probably doing the worst German accent ever.
I always like when people go with a British accent. Sounds and they're like, the dog goes out the brown.
Loyal. So there we go. But I don't know.
We've been working a lot.
Yeah, we've been working a lot.
Did a lot of going.
But then if we do, we could go get tattoos, and then come back and have a drinking stream.
It's the equivalent to a Whiskey Wednesday.
Margarita
Monday.
Yeah, Margarita Mondays. Mojito Monday.
Red slot and cigarette papers are made by LaCroix. I love that.
Oh, interesting. I did not know. Everyone's got such weird facts. People that come here, I love it.
What's a Rizla?
The weirdest facts.
What's that? A Rizla plus
cigarette papers.
Oh. Ha! I thought they were two separate things for some reason. I implemented a comma where one did not exist. I went to art.
You sure is pretty. Oh, you got a pretty boy.
I've had that said before on the mic. I can't remember what I said or did, but JV just goes, well, she is pretty and nice to look at.
Yeah.
Also, side note, because I've been obsessed. I've been listening to a lot of Sade.
Sade. Which we then found out that at Bob's Burgers episode, Teddy has a Sade tape. Yeah, that he can loan to them. Teddy of all people.
I'm obsessed with that.
My new one is Conan Gray.
Oh, which one is that? Which song is that? Is it the one that has
Maniac and Heather? And he has a new one out called People Watching. That one's actually really good too. Yeah.
Whenever you say that, whenever I hear him sing the song Heather, I just think of Heathers.
Yeah.
I have a very odd melding, visual that happens in my head because the song's very soft and gentle, but then I think of Heathers, which is not soft and gentle. Oh. I would like to do a Heathers number. They came out with that with one the little club thingies they use.
You need to do Maniac.
And then I would smash something with the hammers instead.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, we're now thinking.
All right. Well, this is how it's been going. We've been just randomly talking about whatever, a typical conversation when we're just here at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. So maybe we'll do, but I'll have to figure out what I want to drink for Monday then.
I'll make them.
No. I could do
a gay bar.
I could do my slow comfortable screws.
Okay, fine. Since you don't trust me to make a beverage.
Yeah. No, not Maniac from Flashdance. It's a whole different sound and tone and completely different lyrics.
Not inspired by you.
Yeah, not inspired by
Maniac. I am inspired by that song.
Yes, I know you are. No, this one is basically singing about someone who says that someone who goes around to their friends saying how they didn't like this person that they were dating and they're crazy, but then yet they call him up still, wanting him back while still going around to the people saying how psycho he is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good song. It's an upbeat, peppy song. And
also there's a female cover to that song Maniac, and you should look it up because it's better than the original, hands down. Not yours, the other one, Flashdance one.
Oh.
There's a female cover, and it's better than the original. And I like the original a lot. Female one is out of this world. It's when I
just another manic Monday. That's what we should have called these.
Manic Monday.
Manic Mondays.
We're feeling
manic Mayhemic? Manic Mayhemic Mondays. I don't know.
I haven't seen you be goofy, loopy tired in a while.
Manahemic Mondays. That's what we could rename the streams.
All right.
But no, yeah. So Monday we'd have to either drink margaritas or Mai Tais or mojitos. Go with the M theme.
Oh, we have to now. You were saying,
or we got to find liquor that's all 41 proof. That tickles you. Why does that tickle
I
you?
think it's funny. Because, do you know what? I'm entertained by the small things in life.
Yes, you are. Look, squirrel.
Long time ago,
mules. Ooh, I don't know if I'd like a Moscow mule though.
a long time ago, in one of my old apartments that I lived in, I saw there's like this little woods area that was like back there, and there was a albino squirrel. Saw it once, never saw it again.
There was an albino squirrel right out here in this tree that was freezing its ass off on a cold windy day that I have video of on my phone. Yeah, versus a hot summer sidewalk.
Oh my god. On Monday you could have margaritas, I'll have palomas.
That doesn't fit the theme of
Well, you want to have your slow, comfortable screw.
Well, that's why I went away from it. That's why I said, no, it's got to be margaritas or mojitos or Mai Tais or...
Mai Tais, I feel like are a lot of work.
Am I worth it?
Don't trap me in there. No, I'm going to say yes. I am.
And if we don't stream Monday, well, then we'll just celebrate a Tuesday stream, and then it would Tequila Tuesday. There you go. Just nothing but shots of tequila.
I
can do tequila shot, no problem.
I like the buzz that comes with tequila. I think it's the nicest one for me.
Yeah.
Treats me kindly. Tequilas taste terrible.
Oh, it sure does.
It sure do.
Well, it depends on what kind of tequila, though.
That's true.
You know, because some of it's a bit more smooth, some of it's just like... Like, some of it, like, instantly dries your mouth and throat out. Like, the alcohol just sucks all the moisture away immediately.
Yeah, actually.
What's a Tecate?
Is it like a Bugatti? So I just think of rhymes.
Would you have read it Tecate?
Yeah, I definitely would have.
I probably said it wrong.
I'm sold by how you said it.
Sounds bougie. No, but so either we do a stream on Monday or we do a stream on Tuesday for my birthday.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Bring your no, not that. Bring out one of your family members.
Bring out one of my family members.
Bring out.
Oh, like see if Biscuit or
if they want to have a drink and come.
Yeah, or if Amber Atkins Diet wants to be on the stream or something like that.
It's a thought. Nothing to go too far.
Yeah.
You text them.
Biscuit, I think is. I don't know. She hasn't stopped by lately.
Yeah. I haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah. So we'll have to see if they want to come by and say something or drop a little word off, but. We better figure this out before next week on how we want to do this.
You're thinking about today.
Maybe what I can do is actually publish the stream more than 4 hours ahead of when I'm actually going to do the stream.
So everyone remember this now.
Right. So we could try to put it out on either Monday or Tuesday. If it's not my birthday, who freaking cares? You know, if it's on a Tuesday, we can still celebrate that day too. Yeah, maybe next week when we do stream, maybe we'll have new tattoos. Well, again, we'll have to color around. I'll have to see, maybe what I could do is take a photo of this and, like, text it or email it to, like, a tattoo parlor to see if someone can sketch something up and how long it would take.
Because yours might be a little bit more specialty than
right.
mine, unless I went with the flowers.
So. Right. So, but I think we should probably call it a night.
Yeah.
And be done, and maybe we'll go eat somewhere or something.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
Yeah. Sorry we're so tired and out of it, and you're hearing us just talk, have a regular old conversation with one another.
Well, we're trying to communicate with you guys.
Yeah. You know, maybe we'll actually think of topics like we did before and try to, like, talk on that.
I could interview you for your 41st.
That'd be rather interesting. I said I was going to do short stories by Tanner or like short Tanner stories, and I haven't been putting those out because I'm just like,
shorty.
Even though I could do it while I'm at work, like if I'm just sitting around at work at one point, I could just be like, short Tanner story, blah, 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 and then upload it. Yeah. No, not short shorts with me. You don't want to see me in short shorts.
You do. They're
No.
nice. I like it.
It got see-through skin.
I like it.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna cut it and call it a night. And we'll play the outro here so we can talk over the outro. But thanks, guys, for coming by. We'll schedule something for next week sooner than 4 hours prior to the stream. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure this out.
Yeah, it's kind of fun though. I like the idea because like before we had absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, we did. Like, maybe we can have these guys help us out with a topic that we should maybe discuss sometime.
Hit us up on the DMs.
Oh my god. Shoot us a PM in the DM.
I love that. Yeah. Find us on Discord. There.
Yeah.
I do have a Discord also for anyone.
Yeah, the original Eve.
The original Eve. The original. What is it? I can't think of the word. Read.
Yeah, you're part of the Swordsman Discord, so you have to. I think they have to find it there. Do you have underscores or not? Because otherwise, what they need is like the original Eve hashtag and then like a 4-digit number to actually add you on there.
Yeah, no idea anything about that.
Kind of in the Swordsman area. You can look under the members and then boom, there you go.
Like I would talk to people. I promise. Outside of just this,
you're pretty uptight.
I am not uptight. I'm forgetful.
Yeah, you are. No, I'm forgetful.
Whenever people say that, I also think of Futurama when it's like, and an elephant never forgets to kill.
We could do the interview type thing next week, and if we're drinking, we'll probably have plenty of random weird stuff to say anyways.
Well, you would. I'm
all
pretty
I know
normal.
Right, all I know is I think it would be much later in the evening, so...
Sorry, Europeans.
Yeah, sorry, Europeans.
Sorry, Europeans. You guys hate that? Tell me in the
See,
DM.
now, if you would have been off, either for my birthday or the next day, then we could have done it really early in the day.
You know, what's nice part is that we're talking about it now, so I have a week that I can figure that out. I can probably have some.
This is true.
I could talk to Mary and maybe we can figure out where you guys come and do something early and then something.
Yeah.
So then I would still just get up before you.
But then the thing is, we'd have to do the tattoos early in the day.
Yeah.
So that way we could maybe come on here to get the Europeans.
So I'd be getting up at
getting drunk at that time.
I'd be getting up at 7 a.m. So like if I could probably figure it out, I could probably get off by like 10 or 11 latest, and we could literally just head out from there. If you wanted to do early.
Still get to do. Here we are, still just having a random conversation. But
we love you guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.